And that is a genuine beer. I just checked it. Does not say.
All right. Come here, Bob. Come here. I want you to see the glass in my hand, and you listen to me, sheep herders. You listen to me. This would knock just any normal man down, sheep herders. But I want you to just think about one thing. Getting this title in the cage is going to make $45,000 difference in my annual earnings, brother. This is the biggest match of my life.
We are Wrestling with Weed, the podcast.
What's poppin'? It's the Boo Shadow with Batty Around, Hollywood Haley J, and you're listening to Wrestling with Weed.
Wrestling with Weed. Check them out.
I'm Sabu, and you're watching Wrestling with Weed podcast.
Ooh, yeah, you're listening to Wrestling with Weed.
This is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and you're listening to Wrestling with Weed. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
So on the eve of Crown Jewel in Australia, which they're having SmackDown now as we speak. Maybe it ended already, but it'll air later on USA in the States. So I seen bits and pieces of it, and I do know that the return of Tama Tonga was inevitable, and he showed up with the old school New Japan Pro Wrestling face paint, so that everybody else besides Solo interrupt the open US title challenge match between Shinsuke Nakamura and my boy Sami Zayn. Now I really feel like this whole United States title run and this open challenge like John Cena did back in the days is a test to see how over or how Sami Zayn can carry a title. Because I do believe that next year he wins the Rumble, and then he wins either the world title or the WWE title at Mania. Maybe against Cody and maybe against whoever's holding the world championship with the Seth Rollins right now. But you never know by then who's going to have the belt. Either one of them. So it's pretty dope to see Tama Tonga and the boys show up. Face painted, ready to go, whooping ass. And I did see a little bit of them. I guess they had a little confrontation with the Wyatt Six. Now that would be an awesome match because all those guys and girl can get down in the ring. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure it'll be like old school JR would say, a barn burner. That match will be hell of a barn burner. Now, you had that Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn match. That's a repeat from the old black and gold NXT days, which you knew was going to be a gem. And it was going pretty good for what the match they had, you know, but it ended in a no contest because of the outside interference from the MFTs. If anybody knows what MFT stands for, let me know because I forgot, or I just don't, you know, just never really cared to know what it is. But the fact that they're getting some momentum right now, you know. If anybody knows, put it in the comments. So then you had another eye-opening. Well, you had the Crown Jewel press conference. You had everybody there from Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Asuka, probably Seth Rollins. I didn't see the whole thing. I know for sure AJ Styles was there talking about his match coming up at the Crown Jewel tomorrow night against John Cena. And I love it how I'm just here to beat up John Cena. I'm just here to beat up John Cena. And like in a blink of an eye, AJ Styles been with WWE for almost 10 years. Maybe 10 years already. That's fucking crazy. Out of a blink of an eye. He was WWE World Champion. You know, like, you ever see those memes where they're like, I wish I could know when the good old days are here, so I know that they're the good old days. Some shit like that. But that's the God honest truth, because I remember when AJ Styles won the belt. And I was watching SmackDown all the time because AJ Styles was a champion, you know? And it doesn't seem that long ago, but shit, 10 years ago he debuted. I remember when he debuted, I went fucking nuts. You know, and we didn't have a podcast back then. I wish we did, you know, so we could look back on it, you know. But yeah, AJ Styles versus John Cena. Pretty sure Cena might go over. You never know. AJ might go over. John Cena. They always said when wrestlers like John Cena or anybody else that's like a big name or a wrestler in general. I heard this from Bubba Ray. When you end your career, you're looking up at the lights because you're putting over the next guy to make sure that this thing of theirs or thing of ours keeps going. You know what I mean? You never want to see professional wrestling die, you know? Because I grew up with it since I was a kid. I know many people grew up with it as a kid. Many people shared it with their brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers. So if John Cena loses all his last matches, it it, it doesn't tarnish his legacy in any way. I see it, you know. So that's gonna be a great match. John Cena versus AJ Styles, the face that runs the place. Right? So then you got to me was the biggest thing to come out of what I have seen little bits of SmackDown. I haven't seen all of it, but I'm pretty sure nothing's bigger than the face-to-face confrontation that that Cody Rhodes, the WWE undisputed champion, had with my boy that I've been telling you guys about for 3 years now. If you've been listening to the podcast, not 3 years, but at least he's been in at least 2 years now. I think it might be 2 years, going on 2 years since we started this podcast. Is that Jacob Fatu is a bona fide stud, bona fide star, and you can't teach that. You know what I'm saying? Because Jacob Fatu just has this aura around him, and I feel like he's either gonna be world champion or WWE champion. And if they're gonna go through the winter where him and Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes go at it for the title back and forth, and maybe Jacob gets that belt. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But you know Cody's gonna be champion until Mania. And maybe till after Mania, you never know. Because what has he got? 2 years? And Roman had that belt for like 4 years. So I'm not saying that the belt should be held by somebody for so long all the time, but Cody's the perfect babyface. And when he goes heel, that's gonna be a whole nother run, you know? So that's what I got out of it right now. That's all I gotta say right now. But remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm gonna try to drop another video for tomorrow morning so that we could give our predictions from me, Broski, $5 Donnie, Chirac, so they could all give their predictions on the matches that are happening tomorrow at Crown Jewel. So remember, spark that shit up and enjoy wrestling. Wrestling with Weed, the podcast. We gone. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for all the newest videos. Peace.
Yeah.